Well, that could look worse. Although, oh no. We could just shut the door and go to the pub. Hello! Friday after work. It's about 6:30 in the evening. I'm actually off tomorrow for once, Saturday. But we're looking like we're going to get wall to wall rain Saturday and Sunday, so I thought I'd best dash up and try and get something done tonight. I've brought up a board. I'll show you that. It's in the back of the car. And I'm hoping today I can actually get this attached on the inside of the other half of the big compost bay, and actually start getting that turned into the other side, because they're all really full. Well, there's one of them that's not quite, that's got all the compost ready, so I need to bag that up and get it clear, and then I can start filling that one as well. But we're going to open up the middle compost bay as well, just have a look at how that's cooking, because last time I looked in there were a lot of chicken bedding in the woody layers of wood shavings, so we'll have a little peep and we'll just see how that's going. But I've got a feeling it's going to look pretty similar, and it does want a little bit of a rudimentary turn, does that. So we're going to see how much we can get done tonight. I mean, I could be here till 9:30 probably with the light, so we'll just see, because I've had no tea either. I mean, it's not going to do me any harm, is it really? But yeah, I'm going to see how far I get before I start getting a bit hungry or losing the light, and then I'll have to call it quits. But let's see how we get on. Oh, let's see if we can ever get to it. Oh. Ooh. There we go. We're in. There, in here. In I go. Oh. Hey. Oh. Oh, dear. Now, the sun, fortunately, it's actually already lined in the bottom. I must have done that last time. Let me show you. So yeah, I've got me card. Oh, I can't hold my tripod. So yeah, I've got my card here. Just had a look. And I have already got my nice sheet of plastic under there, cos can you see there? Mare's tail ingress. Well, that a slug? Leaving me don't matter. Yeah, so there's corn in your face. Yeah, properly lined out because of the mare's tail. The worms still get in. Magic worms, they just know what to do. They find their way in, don't they? Right, I think my board's not wide enough, but we'll fit what we've got and see what we've got left, and then I might be able to bring some little odds and sods up to finish it off. So yeah, let's get it fitted. Quick sticks, no messing. There we go. Yeah, I've got a big gap. Yeah, so I need a little bit for in there. We'll get it measured. Keep on the lookout for a bit that'll suit. Let's get in shed, see if we can find a bit to do that last little bit that's missing. I found that, but I mean, it's not going to do much, is it? Oh, actually. Oh, now then. What's this? What's down the back of here? Oh, this could be a bit of a job. Come on. Look it. A thing. One of them. And there's another bit. Yeah. And another one. going to have to measure it. I'm going to have to see. I don't really want to cut anything. I can't be bothered today. Measure a... Oh, that'll do. Oh, it'll do. Got no to attach it to here. I might have to go like that and not bother overlap it. I think I will. I think I'll overlap it onto this first board and not bother about it. Who cares? Yeah. Path of least resistance, a clock. About that bit. Tuck that in. So yeah, very rudimentary, but we've got these little bits of boards on now. That I need to chop it off with the jigsaw eventually when I bring it, but I'll get some compost bags put on these now, because like I say, it's going to rain. It's going to rain a lot next couple of days, so I kind of want to get that little bit protected, really. I think I'll just stick a compost bag over top of that bit sticking up like a little hat, and yeah, finish it later. And it wants the door making as well, but it'll do. It'll be right for now, will that? And now we've got another side we can turn the side that's full into, and yeah, hopefully get making some lovely compost out of it. I've got most of it covered with some compost bags, so I'll just put him a little hat on. That'll do. I need another bit for there actually, don't I? That'll do. Sorted for now. Right, yeah, I haven't got a latch on this one yet, so it's a screw job, hence why I don't really know what this one's looking like. It's been a while. Where are we attached in? What are we more than there? Is it there? I can't see where my screws have all gone in. Can't just be on this spot. Surely not. Oh, it is. Oh, fair enough. Oh, there's a lot of spider webs in it. Oh, it don't look too bad. Ah, crumbs. Oh, it's all the blooming grass, isn't it? Oh dear. Can we get in? Come on. There's a will, there's a way. Oh, well, that could look worse. Although... Oh no. Oh, the mare's tail. Oh. Come and have a look at this. Just look at this mare's tail. I hope it's only at the front. Look at this. Look at this. What? How? I mean, well, it looked composty, doesn't it? But, oh no. See, right. This is why there's damp-proof membrane, the good stuff, all in the bottom of all my bays, because otherwise I'm making amazing compost and I'm giving it all to mare's tail. And yeah, I mean, no one wants that, do they? So this looks nice and spidery and all. Look. Oh, oh dearie-o. I'm not mad keen on spiders. We could just shut the door and go to the pub. Oh dear. I think I might have a little pocket of water in my lid that I made as well. Look at this here. Should we pop that and see if a load of water comes out of it? Okay, ready? Oh yeah. A little pea. It's like an auto watering system for your compost. It's getting me, yeah, you know, to keep the right amount of humidity in your compost. It's a bit doomed, isn't it, this one, I think. Anyway, I'll get my little tarp down. Let's just have a go. Can you tell I don't want to do it? Okay. Where's my plastic sheet gone? Some good worm action in there, isn't there? Not bad. I ain't going any more buckets up here, I don't think. It's surprising how much comes out of one of these. Hey up, what was that? On my screw. Ah dear. Oh dearie, oh dearie, oh. What are you gonna do here? Where's my phone? Where the hell is my phone? There's a massive spider in the back of there. So massive I could hear him. It's a bit damp, this one. Probably from that lid leaking in. I thought it were doing a better job than that. Yeah, so I just tried to fluff it up as much as I can, because it's amazing how much there is once you start fluffing it up. And I mean, it's just buckets and buckets and buckets and buckets of the stuff, isn't it? So yeah, fluff it up, chuck it back in, chuck them buckets back in, seal it up. And I mean, if this is really bad for mare's tail, what I might consider doing is, when all this is gone in winter, I may mulch this bit with it, because I mean, this has all got mare's tail under it anyway, hasn't it? So I mean, that might be a safe way of using it. you're off to have a close-up of the spider. Don't fall off the tripod, please. Right, I'm going to unplug the microphone. Yeah, told you, that's massive, that. Ooh, right. We'll get these buckets shoved in, get lid on, and I'm calling that a do, that. Dear. Oof. Getting caught by lemongrass. Oh, that were hard work. Oh, do you know, I think I've hit a wall. I think I'm going to have to save putting the cardboard across on the other plot under the tarpaulins for another day. It were only so I could start kind of, well, I mean, the tarps have helped kill a lot of the weeds off under there because they've been down well over a year from my plot neighbour who gave it up. But I think I could just do with getting a load of card underneath, giving the worms something to eat, because, you know, if there's not a lot of root action going on under there, I think the life in the soil is going to probably start moving out a little bit, so I want to get it fed with a little bit of something. And I don't know whether I'll be keeping it next year, because I don't know if my plot neighbours who have got it now still want to just keep their half and let me use that half, so we're going to have to see, aren't we? But I do need space, I must admit, to put the winter brassicas, because it's still very full everywhere at the moment, and we've got all these Swedes here. Beetroot, multi-sown beetroot and Swedes, and yeah, they want to go out. I mean, they do grow quick, don't they? And my fennel as well, that wants to go somewhere. I can't tell you how many times I've failed at growing fennel, and I keep trying it, don't I? The faffy stuff, faffy fennel. One day I'll do it, and that'll be it. I'll just be able to grow amazing fennel. Well, that's what's happened with other stuff. I've failed, and then managed, and then I've done alright ever since. So one day it'll be my fennel day. But yeah, let's see if we can find something interesting out there to show you, because I mean, turning compost, it's not that fun, is it really? Not to watch or to do. Oh. Right, let's see if we can find anything. Well, sweet peas, they've come back nice, but they're going over again, aren't they? I need to give them a good trim back, and I think this weekend's weather, I think, is really going to batter them, because yeah, they're a bit limp tissue again, aren't they, some of these? It's a bit of a shame, but it's how it is. So what might be a good idea actually is if I cut a load off that are good, take them home for a little vase of happy, like Steve said. Yeah, take some home so they don't get trashed in the rain, and that'll stimulate them to have another growth spurt. I might actually give them a bit of feed as well, because that'll help too. When I must admit, other day I saw an amazing beetroot. Well, I mean, by amazing I mean ridiculously big, but excuse me, oh. Eek. Oof. Look at the state. Massive. Can I get by? Ooh. Right, okay. So yeah, round here. What the? No. This guy? Massive dude, that. Yep. That's huge, isn't it? I love how squeaky the leaves are too. I find that quite satisfying. See what else we've got under here. Oh, that one's a bit more of a... That's a bit more acceptable, isn't it, that one? Yeah. These were behind, weren't they? Massively behind. Yeah, but that's okay. Again, got a bit of a succession. Can't really tell in here, there's so many leaves. What's happening? What's happening? Oh, yeah. Hang on, work your way in there. There's a little golden one. Cute. Yeah, some of these leaves look beautiful, actually. Normally they get beet leaf minered. Yeah, they're not good, are they? Because it's an old one. But yeah, some of these quite nice. Because of course you can eat the leaves, can't you, as well, in a salad if you so wish. My little bed here. This little mini one across. Oh, whoops, waterfall of tomatoes. Never mind. But yeah, some Roma on here, some nice trusses. Yeah. Nice full truss there. Full truss there. Pretty much. In the back and in the front. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Not bad. Some action on this one, some smaller ones, and he's... I suppose he were meant to be up there, wasn't he? But yeah, freestyling a bit. This Sweet Max butternut, I think it was Sweet Max, not looking brilliant, looking a little bit struggling. Small leaves, slightly yellowish. I mean, it is going through that pot. I cut the bottom off that pot, so it is getting right into the ground there. I may have to give it a bit of a liquid feed because something's happening into it. It's not that happy. I think there is a little flower on it over there though, so it's trying. And peas are just, well, I mean, I made all this lovely structure for the peas and he's off into space, isn't he? But anyway, the asparagus is loving it, isn't it? Look at all the way up there. Up there. Him and all. Up there. How tall must that be? Whoa. I bet that's 9 foot up, that. I mean, it's probably about 18 inch 2 foot off the ground because that bed's quite a deep bed. Well, that's crazy, that. Can you see it behind me? I can't even see it. Can you see it up there? Yeah. Asparagus? Who knew? I didn't know it got that tall. We've got the pea bed that's now well over. And quite a lot of nice little poppies in there, just left them. Variety of beetroot in there. They're all smaller sizes because they're all multi-sown and there's quite a lot of them in there. But yeah, squash is threatening to take over the whole plot, isn't it? It's off everywhere. Yeah, wherever it pleases. Oh deario. Oh, it's fun. I mean, what's not to love? Look at the state. Yeah, cracked squash. Try and get back through, or I might crack some squashes by standing on them. Yeah. I must say as well, hello from let's go in the squash patch. Hello, if you can see me. I must say, the other day I said I thought this squash were rotting off, and it might well not be, because there's a bigger one that way and it's still got a bit of a yellow stem, so it might just be that it's the variety, because there are some in here that I've not grown before. So maybe if this is the what did I say it were called now, Muscade de Provence, it might be. There's a chance that, because that is a pale one, that it just has a pale stem. So let me show you. Yeah, because this were Tidgy the other day, wasn't it? And it's still looking good. I think this might be past the point of rotting off now, at least from incomplete pollination. I mean, it might just decide it's not having it. But yeah, stem's still pale, so I think that is just the nature of this one. But yeah, we've got them forming, little Tidgies. There's a good one in there with a little, oh hang on, is he rotting? Let's have a look at that. Noisy crows. I don't know if that's a button on the bottom or whether it's rotting, so let's poke it and see. Oh! Oh no, it's okay. Yeah. I'm looking at... Let me get you in there. Yeah, I was looking at that. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that were rotting off because it were white. I thought, oh, it's going to go squish, but no, it looks like it's got a button bottom, so that's okay. Sometimes they do have a little button on the bottom. Oh, okay. Yeah, you shall not pass. And it's quite, I think it's quite interesting because if you saw the broad bean sowing video, that were February, I think that were, and all this just had its sheets over the humps of compost, and down this bottom end here, I cleared out that big compost bay, and I'd put some of the, it was kind of pre-compost, it was still really woody because it had a lot of bark chips in, loads of cut grass from last year, loads, and it had some Christmas tree remnants, which, I mean, I did keep finding that in there. It wasn't completely rotted down and it were rough stuff. And I said in it, I'm just going to mulch these rows at the bottom and just take my chances, see if it'll be okay. And I mean, it seems like it were fine, yeah, because, I mean, there was still a little bit of time for it to get rotted down and a bit of worm action and whatever were under the sheets, little creatures and whatnot to go to work on it, and it's been fine, hasn't it? But yeah, keeping top dressing, keeping mulching, feeding the soil life, which in turn feeds your plants. So yeah, because when you think of cows making manure, all the critters, and I mean there's a lot by weight, really there's a lot of life in the soil, that's eating all the stuff and it's making mini manure, isn't it? Micro manure, and making the soil healthy. So yeah, it's just that the smaller cows, aren't they, in a way, if you know what I mean. I hope you get what I'm trying to refer to. But yeah, it's obviously done fine, and I think the patch is better than it was last year actually. But it can't get much more congested in there, can it? I mean, yeah, stuff everywhere. Oh, anyway, I've just noticed something as well. I've got a self-sown sunflower right by the potatoes, and it's snapped, bless. I saw on Emma's Allotment diaries, I think it was a couple of weeks ago now, I think it were a favourite sunflower, a best one, it had snapped over in the wind. Anyway, you can splint them and they'll heal, so we're going to do an experiment on this, and I'll just see if, well, it's worked every other time I've done it, and I've had some bad breaks on big uns as well. Bit of a tongue twister that, but anyway, let me show you. I'm going to go and get a big stick as well for it, but this is the little guy. Yeah, this guy here. I don't know when he went over because he's pointing right way up into, but yeah, his stick snapped here, his stem. So, right, I'll go get my big stick, my big cane. Oh, in fact, look, there's one here. We'll have that. Right, I'm going to put my cane at this side because prevailing wind comes this way towards it. So I'm going to put it above it into the wind. There we go, that'll do. Now, where's my little stick gone that I brought? Lost it. Oh, there it is. Okay, right, my little stick as well. So, bit of string. Doesn't have to be pink. Just is what it is. Yeah, got it. Right, so I'm going to poke that in. Yeah, look, that's been broken a while and he's okay. So, I'm going to splint this next to this stick. Yeah, so, broken there. I've splintered it above and below. And yeah, it wasn't too bad a break actually, that, hence why it was still alright. Yeah, but that'll heal up and it'll probably grow quite a big growth on it to support it, and then we can take these off because it will fatten up, will this, and it will actually grow and this string will cut into it. So I want to get that healed and then trim all these off, and then it'll be okay. And if we're lucky, I don't know, but we'll keep an eye on it, this might start now growing upwards. You might end up with a funny bit of a shape to it and face it right way. But yeah, we'll leave it and just see how that heals and keep an eye on it, but should be alright. It's worked for me before. There we go then, yeah, nice little posy to take home there. It smells lovely, but yeah, no point leaving these to get decimated in all the showers we're going to have next couple of days. Yeah, so time for off home. It's got to be going up to about 8 o'clock now, and yeah, I'm ready for something to eat, I must say. So a decent job done though, turning that compost heap and avoiding that massive spider. Just a shame about that mare's tail, but it's just one of the challenges of this plot, I suppose. But anyway, we've got a solution, haven't we? If we do put it under the sheets where the pumpkins are for next year. I mean, there's mare's tail under it anyway, so come one, come all. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching, and please hit the like button if you've enjoyed it, and if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. See you on the next one. Bye.